The Young and the Restless spoilers. Full welcome back to our channel, besties. Today is a beautiful, sunny Tuesday, and I hope you all have your iced lattes ready because we have some absolutely monumental things to discuss. I am so thrilled you are here to join me for another deep dive into our favorite daytime obsession. Let's not waste a single second and jump right into the madness. You guys, I am deceased. Stop what you are doing right now. I am literally filming this while I'm running errands, walking through the aisles of Target, because I just had to jump on here and vent. I am literally hyperventilating right now. Send help. My soul has actually left my body. I just watched the promo for the week of July 20th, and I am not okay. I am physically vibrating from the sheer audacity of this entire situation. We need to talk about this now, because if I hold this in for one more second, I am genuinely going to spontaneously combust in the home goods section. I was mid-skincare last night, literally smearing a charcoal mask all over my face and accidentally dropped it on my white rug because I saw the Friday, July 17th episode and had to yeet my phone across the room. We are not just watching this show anymore, besties. We are invested. And I am personally attacked by what Nick Newman is doing right now. Wait, backtrack for a second. I missed a step. My brain is literally mush right now. Let's start with the absolute cinematic mayhem happening in the Shadow Room. Okay, so the promo opens with Sharon and Nick in the Shadow Room. First of all, can we just talk about the aesthetic of the Shadow Room for a second? The lighting is always so moody and dramatic, like, who is paying the electric bill for these ambient purple LEDs? Anyway, moving on, Sharon is standing there, and she looks genuinely terrified. Like, this isn't her usual, oh, my life is complicated face. This is pure, unfiltered dread. She looks at Nick, her high school sweetheart, the man who is supposed to be the moral compass of this deeply chaotic family, and she straight up tells him that he is starting to scare her. Bestie, be for real right now. Nick has been scaring me for weeks. Sharon goes on to say that she is terrified because Nick just casually announced that he is going to make Matt Clark disappear permanently. Basically, he wants to erase him from the narrative. When Sharon asks him, "Tell me," "That doesn't mean what I think it means, does it?" Nick just stares at her. You guys, he just stares into the absolute void. He gives her this dead-eyed, chilling, absolute zero-chill look that is giving major serial killer energy. I am shaking. Nick is officially on my do not perceive list because what even is this villain arc? He didn't blink. He didn't reassure her. He just stood there looking like he was calculating the exact depth of a shallow grave in the Genoa City woods. Oh, hold on. I should have mentioned this earlier, but we have to remember the context of Friday, July 17th. Did I say that yet? Ugh, I am glitching. Okay, so on Friday, Matt and Noah had this massively tense showdown. Noah was throwing all these accusations at Matt, basically dragging him for filth, and Matt got so frustrated that he threw his hands up and declared he was leaving town. And Nick and Sharon were standing right there, accidentally witnessing the whole thing. Nick and Noah both think Matt is just playing some twisted psychological game. Like, they genuinely do not believe a single word coming out of his mouth. And honestly, can you blame them? After Matt trapped Nick, Sharon, and Noah in that abandoned gas station garage in Vegas, drugged Nick, and used him as a literal plaything while Adam had to play 4D chess just to keep him alive? But wait, we have to remember the biggest T of all. Matt Clark has amnesia and is horrified by his own past, and he is Nikki Newman's biological son. Like, the lore is so deep right now I am drowning in it. Nick is plotting to permanently delete his newly discovered half-brother. I'm calling it Nick's villain arc is about to go nuclear. He is crossing a deadly line, and I am manifesting a total dumpster fire by the next update. Will Nick actually commit a felony? Is he going to turn into Victor too? I cannot even handle the psychological stakes here. It is literally astronomical. Wait, I'm glitching. Okay, back to the main event. Let's pivot because my heart cannot take the Nick drama right now. we have to talk about Nikki Newman. Besties, I am clutching my chest. The promo cuts to the hospital, and Nikki is sitting in a chair with bandages wrapped entirely around her eyes. Bandages on her eyes. When did we get here? I know she's been having those mysterious, debilitating headaches for weeks, but I didn't realize we were fast-tracking to potential blindness. And who is standing right by her side, holding her hand, acting like the most doting, perfect husband in the world? Victor. Freakin' Newman. I am so done with this man. Victor is literally the reason Nikki's blood pressure is probably through the roof. He has been treating her so terribly, prioritizing his revenge plots, taking over Summer's conglomerate with AI deepfakes, and don't even get me started on the vibes he literally gave Chancellor to Lily Winters just to get Lily to agree to his unhinged kidnapping plot. He betrayed Nikki on a cellular level, caused that massive screaming match between Nikki and Lily, and now he has the absolute audacity to stand in this sterile hospital room and hold her hand like he hasn't been emotionally terrorizing her for months. He is so toxic. I am genuinely screaming into a pillow right now. But the scene, you guys, the scene is pure cinema. The doctor is standing there, the lighting is stark white, and the doctor says, "Okay, Nikki, it's time. Open your eyes." And the promo just cuts. It just cuts. I literally screamed in my living room. Will she be able to see? Is she going to be blind? What if she opens her eyes, realizes she is completely blind, but fakes being able to see just to mess with Victor? Or what if she can see, but pretends she's blind to gather intel on his shady business deal? Manifesting a fake blindness revenge plot right now because Nikki deserves to ruin his life after what he did with Chancellor. I am too unwell to handle the gravity of these events. I am physically pacing my house thinking about Nikki's retinas. Okay, let me catch my breath. I need a sip of water. Okay, we are back, and we need to talk about the Abbott mansion because the tea is piping hot and extremely chaotic over there too. We are looking at the week of July 20th to the 24th, and Diane Jenkins Abbott is in the mansion with Tracy. First of all, the Abbott mansion always looks so cozy, like I just want to wrap myself in one of those expensive cashmere throws on their couch. But the energy in that room is anything but cozy right now. Diane is on a mission, and honestly, after her flop era with Jack trying to buy her forgiveness with that vintage Josephine Baker ring, while he's out here getting caught in compromising positions with Nikki and Patty Williams, Diane needs a hobby. So, Diane tells Tracy that she wants to contact Dr. Martin Laurent. I am literally shaking because this is a deep cut. Tracy looks at her, totally confused, and asks why on earth she wants to talk to Martin. Diane explains that Martin might hold the clue to finding the whereabouts of Dr. Lawrence Markham. Why? Because Dr. Markham possesses a bunch of books written by Alan Laurent. And who is Alan Laurent? Martin's twin brother. The twin drama. The layers. It is giving major psychological thriller, and I am absolutely eating it up from the palm of their hands. But here is the absolute best part of the entire promo, the moment that made me stand up and cheer in my empty kitchen. Tracy Abbott, the absolute queen, the glue holding this messy family together, looks Diane dead in the eye and says, "He would never talk to you." Ha! Tracy straight up humbled Diane in her own living room. I am obsessed with Tracy's energy right now. She is so real for that. Diane looks completely stunned, like her brain is buffering, trying to process the sheer disrespect. But before Diane can even formulate a response, Tracy hits her with the ultimate plot twist. But maybe he'll talk to me. Yes, Tracy. Step into your power. Tracy is about to secure the bag, get the intel, and out Detective Diane in one swift move. I am genuinely so invested in Tracy's investigative journalism era. Will Martin Laurent actually talk to Tracy? Does he know where Dr. Markham is? What do Alan's books have to do with anything? And how does this tie back to the absolute circus happening in the rest of Genoa City? I am spiraling. My grip on reality is slipping. This show is now my entire personality, and I am not okay. Let's just take a moment to look at the grand scheme of things because my brain is actively short circuiting. Nick is ready to commit murder in the shadow room, completely traumatizing Sharon in the process. Matt Clark is trying to flee town while dealing with the fact that he is a Newman. Nikki might be permanently blind while her toxic husband pretends to care. And Tracy Abbott is about to sweet talk a twin to find a missing doctor. The stakes have literally never been higher. I feel like I need to lie down in a dark room with a cool washcloth over my eyes, kind of like Nikki, honestly. I just cannot get over Nick's face, you guys. I have to go back to it because it is haunting my waking hours. Nick Newman, the guy who used to run a coffee house and just wanted to be a good dad, is now staring into the middle distance, plotting a hit on his own brother. This is what dealing with Victor Newman does to your psyche. It breaks you down until you are just as ruthless as he is. And poor Sharon. She has survived cancer, she has survived bipolar disorder, she has survived being married to Victor, which is a whole trauma in itself, and now she has to stand in the purple glow of the shadow room and watch her soulmate turn into a mob boss. It is too much. It is genuinely too much for my fragile heart. And don't even get me started on Noah. That poor boy has been collateral damage in this family's drama since the day he was born. He finally stands up to Matt Clark, tells him off, and what does his dad do? Decides to take things into his own hands and potentially ruin all their lives. If Nick goes to prison for doing something to Matt, I am going to riot. I will be outside the CBS studios with a picket sign. Besties, we are in for the most unhinged, chaotic, heart-stopping week of television in the history of daytime. I need you all to sound off in the comments right now. Do you think Nick is actually going to hurt Matt? Do you think Nikki is going to be blind? And do you think Tracy is going to charm the secrets out of Martin Laurent? I am going to be obsessively refreshing my feeds for any leaks or spoilers because I genuinely cannot wait until Monday. I am logging off now before I have a full-blown panic attack in the middle of this store. Stay safe, stay hydrated, and remember to guard your peace, because the Newmans certainly aren't guarding theirs. Love you. Bye.